While we're saying all the different parts of the grief of our marriage, what's really important to highlight is nothing in God is ever wasted. And if he brings you through it, it's because he has a purpose for it. And because of the trials that we went through, every trial we went through, it can either make you better or bitter. And I think for us, and for me, when grief tried to pull us in different directions, you and I would lock arms, which is what we were taught in counseling. We would lock and we would pray together and we would war together and maintaining honor before God in our commitment, because we both gave God a vow. Divorce was not an option. We got to thug this thing out. And when I realized that it had to be beyond love is when I realized that it had to be a choice. And I had to humble myself a lot of times to God and his will and his way. And to later on, we were able to get our oldest daughter, and we had a full family. And God was bringing it all together and giving us the recipe for what warriors look like in marriage.
Well, I learned that problems doesn't mean it wasn't meant to be. And that's what walking with God requires us to understand. But sometimes troubled waters and storms is a sign that God is there, because the presence of God disrupts things. The presence of God brings about fire and pruning. And so sometimes when God comes into your life, when you allow him into your life, there's going to be some losses that happen. That's because God is there. So then when we got married and we went through the storms that we went through, I learned that they make the relationship stronger if we stick together. Sometimes you see God in answered prayers. And I remember when I was only making a few dollars, just trying to pay bills and feed the family, trying to make sure you were healthy and okay. Now look where God has brought us. The last thing I'll say is this: process is important. People avoid process, but process helps sustain the blessing. I said, God, before you elevate me, bless me with the right attitude before you elevate me. So in order for me to have the right attitude, we had to go through what we went through.
Yeah. If you're in grief or know someone who is, here is a gentle resource for you to begin your healing journey today with My Love Letters to the Grieving. You are not alone. To learn more, visit www.unstuckworldwide.com.